All right, folks, let's talk about this. The public has spoken, and there are two major sides. That was racist, or that was not racist, but it was still wrong. Let's not make this about race. Now, internationally, there's a significant inclination to label the incident as racist. Meanwhile, within the Korean community, the consensus is that while the act was wrong, it wasn't racist. The rationale? She didn't make any direct references to race or ethnicity. Now, as someone who was born in Korea, lived there, and moved to the US and lived here for half of my life, I can understand where the disconnect is. In this episode, we're going to have a look at the evidence. I'm going to give you a clear and accurate translation, identify the core message, and we will discuss together if this was racist or not. Okay, so for those new to the topic, let's set the context. We're discussing the Korean show Street Woman Fighter Season 2. The show is a dance competition that features highly respected dance crews. Among the participants, there are 2 international dance crews, with the rest being Korean. It's worth noting that in season 1, all the dance crews were Korean. This is the first time the show is going global, and so there's a chance that these Korean dancers feel like their opportunity got a bit smaller or harder. Let's keep this in mind as we dive deeper into the subject. So in episode 2, dance crews are given a song, and they are given a mission to come up with the choreography. And in the end, the judge will decide who will be the main dancer for that choreography for the music video. Historically, back in season 1, this challenge has gone viral, giving birth to stunning choreographies that celebrities and fans globally have danced to. So the stakes are high and the tension is real. For this particular song, the competition boils down to African descent dancer Latrice and Korean dancer Redrick. In the end, Latrice is victorious, which really upset Redrick, and that led her to say some very inappropriate comments that created this huge controversy among many different communities. Let's play the clips. Let's break this down into segments.
메인 댄서를 발표하겠습니다.
그냥 너무 솔직히 말해서 억울했어요, 많이.
She used the words like 너무 and 많이, basically saying extremely, very much. It's an adjective to describe something she feels a lot. And she used the word 억울했어요. 억울 is a very strong word. It means unfair, mistreated. So she's saying, to be honest, I felt it was very unfair.
그 사람 노력을 안 하는 것처럼 보이고 그냥
That person seemed like she wasn't putting in the effort, is what she said. Straightforward. So to summarize this, she's expressing her frustration with the judges. She's challenging the judges. She's telling them it was unfair. You guys are using the wrong criteria to determine the winner. That person didn't seem to deserve the win because she didn't put in the effort. This naturally leads to the following questions then. Why does she believe the other person won? What criteria did the judges seemingly prioritize incorrectly when determining the winner?
이제 정말 피지컬로 승부하는구나 라고 생각.
She said, 그냥 이제 정말 피지컬로 승부하는구나. The tone matters too. 그냥 means just or I guess. 이제 means now. 정말 means for real, really. 피지컬로 승부하는구나. Using physical to compete. You know, so putting it together, she's saying, I guess physicalness is what matters to compete. I guess this is a competition about physicalness. 그냥 이제 피지컬로 승부하는구나. 그냥 그렇구나. Koreans sometimes use this kind of phrase to point out that something has changed for the wrong. So in this case, she is saying that the show has transitioned from valuing genuine effort and undeniable dance skills to a focus on physicality and whatever that physicality brings out, right? Like showmanship, or maybe a little bit more expressive and more powerful. So what is this physicality she's talking about? She said it was unfair because she can't match the physicality of Latrice. And this is where the possible racism argument comes in. Was the comment racist? To understand this, we need to dive deep into what was implied by the term physical advantage. Essentially, we're looking at 2 possible interpretations here. First, she generally believed that Latrice had superior physical attributes. Even if this was her intentions, it still is very inappropriate and misguided, especially when considering that her fellow Koreans come in various sizes. For example, Pada is taller than everyone, and nobody's complaining. And when Kristen lost to someone much smaller than her, Yoonji, nobody said anything. In fact, Yoonji looked like, she was not gonna lose in terms of physicality to anyone. The more concerning possibility is that she was alluding to a stereotype. If that is the case, here's why it's problematic. We all heard those typical sayings, right? Like Asians are naturally gifted at math or African Americans are born athletes. While on the surface, they might seem like compliments, but they can be very damaging. Imagine pouring your soul into achieving something, and right after you achieve it, somebody just comes along and dismisses it, saying, "Oh, you're only good at that because of your race." It's like all of your hard work, the late nights, the sweat, the tears, the history, the discipline, the sacrifice, they just get brushed aside because of this stereotype. They're using your race against you in a mask of positivity to take away your success, individualism, and reduce your success to just race. So regardless of the intention behind the comment, here's the bottom line. It's a problem. Words have power. Words matter because words shape perceptions. And when words echo or hint at a stereotype, even if it's just a little bit, they can create negative beliefs or ideas to especially young children who are watching at home. They might really believe what Redrick said. Even if the comment was about genuine physical differences, pointing that out and using that against someone in a competition that is all about skill and talent is not right. We are not here to talk about who is bigger and smaller, this and that stereotype and all this nonsense. This competition is about witnessing individual dancers' hard work, understanding and respecting their journey that brought them here and seeing them make it to the end. This is not a competition to reduce somebody's hard work to just race or physique whenever you lose. That is why it is crucial we address this and understand why so many people are speaking up so that we can create a better society so that in season 3, it won't happen again.